Hello, my name is Slap Your Face. You may know me from such great masterpieces as the top 10 things I hate in WoW. In fact, I guarantee that's the only reason you know about me. Anyways, the top 10 list is certainly mystifying, isn't it? Everybody has them. Everybody has them about specific little things in their life, like, ooh, I don't like this, so I'm gonna make a top 10 list of the things that I don't like. Well, this list is about the movies that I have enjoyed, but it is number 10 in the top 10 lists. In a few days, I will make another video, another top 10 list. It'll be number 9 on the top 10 fuck me. Let's just get to this.
Number actual 10.
Movies that I like the most. Number 10, Kindergarten Cop. I think I have to put this on the list. I have to put it at least at number 10. I don't really enjoy it too much. There's a few funny lines that always make me laugh, but that's it. And it's always Arnold's bad acting. But I have to put it on the list simply because I've seen it so many goddamn times on, like, you know, just TV reruns of the movie on Saturday morning. I've seen it at least 30 times in my life, and for some reason I always can't turn away from it. I always have to wait for Arnold's horrible line of,
"It's not a tumor."
you know, any actual line Arnold had is hilarious, but you know, that's number 10 on the list. Number 9, Donnie Darko. The original reason why I even found this movie was because somebody left a comment on one of my videos years back saying, "Hey, you kind of sound like Donnie Darko." And I was like, who the hell is Donnie Darko? So I googled it, and then I actually ended up watching the movie, and it was pretty damn good. I probably should have said this earlier, but I don't watch movies almost ever. The only time I watch movies is if I'm completely bored and there's nothing else to do. That's why this top 10 list is movies. Number 10 is movies. It's not higher up, because I don't watch movies, but people love to know what your taste in movies are, so here they are. They're not going to be anything spectacular or obscure, really. It's just going to be my fucking movie list of generic shit everybody's watched. Sorry. Number 8, House of Flying Daggers. There had to be at least one of these kind of movies on here. You'd expect, you know, just if you know me, you know I kind of like violence in any movie. I just like violence. I think it's very interesting. But House of Flying Daggers, I've only watched the thing 3 times, but I still remember it pretty well. I'm not gonna spoil anything for you, but the ending almost made me cry. Almost. Even though I didn't really care about the characters too much, I just loved the fucking boring way that they explained such a you know, cliche ending. It actually worked for me for some reason. But I do love violence, and House of Flying Daggers has lots of violence. Go watch it. Number 7, Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny. Now, normally I don't like comedies at all. I think they're all forced and none of the jokes ever work, ever. But Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny, to me, is not a comedy, even though I think that's what it would be classified as. It's like a kind of... It's like a TV show that I used to watch made into a movie. And I think it was a TV show at one point, and I did watch them. So I think that's why it worked for me. And I've probably seen this movie like 10, 20 times, and I still love watching it until, like, just even as background noise. It's like one of my favorite things to use as background noise. Jack Black is amazing, that's all I have to say. Number 6, Full Metal Jacket. And I think that this is going to be the prime example of why I am not a moviegoer at all. I fall into the group that thinks that when Sergeant Hartman dies, the movie just takes a tailspin. It's not like terrible by any means. It's just that that character was just the best character probably in 99% of the movies I've seen. That is probably the best character. It was just the most entertaining fucking guy I've ever seen. That was a really great performance too. Who am I to talk about performances either? But I just enjoyed it. And when he dies, it's it just becomes an average movie for me. Like, it's pretty forgettable. I know it's not like terrible by any means. It's just that set the bar so high that anything afterwards is just not as good. Number 5. Ooh, hot. Apollo 13. This is a movie that I just kind of watched on a whim. Someone was talking about it, and I kind of just the subject matter alone appealed to me, so I decided to give it a watch. And it was actually pretty damn good. It was kind of slow in the middle, but it when it gets to the end and when goes to that whole trippy space trip, that's a pretty memorable moment in cinema history, at least for me. Yeah. That's all that needs to be said. It's damn good. I love space shit like that, but not the theoretical space stuff like Star Trek and Star Wars and stuff like that. That does not appeal to me. Sorry, no Star Wars or Star Trek on the list. Sorry about that. Yeah, me and my generic crappy list. Hold on to your generic strings, because at number 4 we got Bruce Almighty. Yes, no stupid list is complete without Bruce Almighty. Again, this is kind of like Donnie Darko. I can't really explain why I like it. I just really like it a lot. Because it would have to take something like that for me to actually believe in God. It would have to, have him come up to me, give me all of his powers, or at least, display them to me personally for me to believe in God. But, I don't think that's ever going to happen. I have a cold, sorry. Plus, if I was to make a top 10 list about actors, Jim Carrey would definitely be in there. But that's all I can really say about it. It was just damn good. Damn good. Yeehaw. Me and my great explanations for movies. Damn good. Yeehaw. Number 3. The Lord of the Rings trilogy. I remember sitting in a theater watching the second movie and falling asleep halfway through. Of course, that was when I was like, 12. So, I didn't have much of an attention span at that age. I woke up for the big war parts, of course, but the story part actually kind of bored me, obviously. But I actually just recently rewatched the entire series twice, and now that I understand a whole lot of all the little nuances of the characters and stuff, I actually kind of like it. It was definitely a better experience than watching it when I was 12. Oh, and Harry Potter sucks ass too. The books sucked and the movies suck. Harry Potter sucks. Deal with it. Number 2. Fuck. The Dark Knight. Yes, The Dark Knight is number 2. Now, why is it number 2? Because I have no taste in movies, obviously, and this is why I don't tell people normally what my taste in movies are, because they always have like all these great obscure movies from Sweden that I've never heard about, and they're obviously 10 times better than the polarized stuff that we pump out in America. But god damn it if I don't love The Dark Knight. It was amazing. I'm pretty sure that's the consensus, but that's like the only good North American movie in like the last 3 years, pretty much. So, I hope I'm not alone in thinking that. Then again, I don't watch movies at all, so I don't know how often I have to reiterate that. But The Dark Knight was great. Obviously, Heath Ledger was best act of the millennium. Christian Bale's voice creeped me the fuck out. That's pretty much it. Great movie, great visuals, great acting, great explosions, great kinda story, kinda... Wish it would have like shown that girl actually getting her skin melted off as she was getting blown up. That would have been a great improvement. And my number 1 favorite movie, you knew it had to be something stupid, Princess Mononoke. I hope at least some of you have seen this movie. If not, I hope you watch it with an open mind. It is animation, and Japanese animation at that, but it's really good. I wasn't allowed to watch it initially when I first heard about it when I was like 8, because there was so much gore. I remember this is like the only movie that my mom actually test watched before she allowed anybody to even see it, and she was like, nope, it's too bloody, too gory, you can't watch it. I think that's like the only thing she ever disallowed us to watch when we were young. which was kind of funny. But it actually ended up being my favorite movie of all time. It's great. Watch it. It's all, I can't say anything without spoiling anything. It's just amazing. So that was the first top 10 list in the top 10 list that I will be doing over the course of the next however many months, days, weeks, years. So I hope you enjoyed this. Next one will be actually about something that I have some experience in, because this one was just me rambling about things I don't know anything about because I don't know about movies, and god damn it, why did I choose to do movies first? There's no one's doing movies.